Better to run afoul of its inhabitants and receive a quick death than be left to the mercies of the grasslands of Spies Grond. Beck Halget, Conclave Centurion. The Spies Grond is a vast dry grassland where the prominent plant is a type of grass that will cut you if you're not careful. There are also predators that roam the area and have caused the peoples of the area to gather in more closely packed villages than in other parts of Ethelcar. Before the Cataclysm, the Spies Grond was one of the few places in the giant domain that was predominantly giants. This is because the predators and plants didn't pose any dangers to the giants like they did the small folk. In the chaos following the Cataclysm, groups of Tabaxi fled here, believing that the dangers of the land were the lesser of the two evils when dealing with all the other chaos following the Cataclysm. The harsh environment made development hard, but made the people harder. Eventually, they would spread out and split into different tribes. Over the last 100 years, the Kudi have risen to prominence under the late great Kud, who had formed a group of followers and formed her own tribe and took over other tribes after building a strong military. Kud and the Kudi are loosely based on Shaka Zulu and the Zulu Empire at large. In the following century, the Kudi have formed an empire that is larger than all the other tribes combined. The tribes to the north are basically vassal states, while the tribes in the south have formed an alliance with which to oppose the Kudi. This alliance does not have the strength to oppose them, however, and the only thing that keeps the Kudi out is the prospect of war with the Conclave, instead preferring to consolidate their gains for the time being.